Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we have returned. I'm sorry for the delay. I had to go and take a shower. I had to eat something. I had to go and get ready for the day. Our deliveries are going to be here pretty. Our grocery, good groceries, Christy Athens. There, she's going to be here pretty soon. So I just need to prepare a couple of things. But the good news is, I have chai tea. I am fed. I am clean. I am happy. This is a good start, right? So, what we have to do today, as far as stuff is concerned, let me go see. The floor is still fairly clean. Mr. Meep has a couple of trays to clean later on. You're probably gonna go and witness him doing that. I got a sales receipt to write, and maybe if I have the time after that, I can actually go and get my camera fixed because my harvest cam. Whoop! Oh, okay. So now it works. Wonderful. Absolutely perfect. Now it suddenly works. Now that I don't. Why is everything so big? What is this? Okay, cool. So my harvest camera works again. I'm telling you, technology is a fun thing to work with. What? No, 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 not you. Ow, you silly thing. Hi, Chihuahua. Okay, hold on, just a second. I got this. I got this. Just a minute. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're going to make this a bit bigger again. And then we're going to take this and make that bigger again. And then we're going to put it back into a frame. Kind of, sort of like that. Okay, just a moment here. There. I'm not a perfectionist, except I am, but shh, don't tell anybody. But sometimes good things have to happen on a regular basis, and not always is not the case. So anyway, ugh, what are you? What is a piece of fluff doing on me? Okay, so what I still need to do is I need to write one more sales receipt for good groceries this time, I think. Yes, okay, perfect. So I had that prepped partially, which is fantastic. Let me go and see if I can actually get back into chat. Yes, wonderful. We have everything going. Life is good. People are awesome. And I don't know where my pen is. Kidlets, I'm telling you, it's been a morning. Hold on. There. Okay, I found it in my chaos. This is good. Okay, so now groceries. There we go. Okay, so 31312. Okay, say thank you. Be nice to you people. And then every time I write a sales receipt, I always put a heart underneath. Because whatever we do, we lead with love, integrity, and gratitude. Okay, seriously, no, that's why I do this thing. That's why I put hearts onto everything. That's why I put hearts on my labels when I hand people stuff, when they get their to-go orders, pick it up. Um, it's just one of those little things that I do. Love in everything I do. Okay, so now I have to go and text one more person. Okay. Just clarify something. Um, Okay. I need to ask questions sometimes just to make sure that I get everybody situated where they want to be. I also need to charge my phone. Wait, I can't because I'm still working with it. Hold on. Did I text? I have so many lovely people that I'm texting. Okay, perfect. I have not texted her yet. Still on for large salad mix for tomorrow. Okay, so now I have my list here, and I'm gonna have to edit that a little bit. So I have my little Cliff Notes version of all of my orders here, and I'm gonna have to go and make sure that I got everything figured out and ready to go by tomorrow, which is always fun because most of the time I don't. It's happened so often that on Wednesday afternoon I'm going, oh yeah, no, I got this, I got that, we're fine. And then in the morning I'm going, oh wait, I forgot to harvest like a couple of trays of cilantro, and then I'm scrambling. So don't let me scramble, don't let me flaunter. Flaunter? Falter that way. Yeah, don't let me flounder either. That would not be fun at all. Okay, so they want 4. Oh, right. Um, I don't know what to do. Okay, I gotta text those people too, real quick. Perfect. 2 it is. Awesome. Then. Oh yeah, I gotta text her. It's a lot on a Thursday. It really, really, really is a lot. Oh, come on. Um, I love it when people get excited. I'll tell you in a second. Hold on. Um, okay, so that. So there's a very sweet lady who actually works at Zanu up in Joseph, and it's a sauna cafe. It's a very 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 cool place. Um, so I texted her just now, and I said, well, do you still want the spicy salad for tomorrow? And she goes, yes, yes. I just love that. People get so excited. That's my vibe. Okay, that's the kind of enthusiasm that I absolutely adore. That I really appreciate when people go, oh yes, we want this, we want that. And I'm like, yes, I love that for you. And they're getting busy. That's wonderful. Thank you so much. And don't forget to breathe. Yes. Okay, so we got that. Okay, so that's gonna happen. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna have to wait for everybody else for a little bit longer. I mean, it is almost 10, so it's not like it's going to be. Okay, see, my brain just did the thing. Hold on, let me let me just check something here real quick. Okay, we got this, we got this, we got this. But do we have this? Um, I got one more to text. Okay, I got that one checked. Goodness. Okay, now I really do have to charge my phone, otherwise it's going to die, and I would be very sad. I would cry. It's gonna be everything's gonna be a mess. We can't have that. Okay, so we're gonna put that right. Oh, that gives me a fantastic idea actually. If I can find the thingamabobby for it, which of course I can't right now, but that's okay. So, and now we're going to write down what everybody gets. Okay, let's see here. Yeah, you know what? Pink is good. Pink is a fun color. Let's do pink. Okay, so and just when I thought I could charge my phone for a little bit, I'm gonna need it again, but that's okay. These I don't know about here. I'm pretty sure they're not gonna order anything, which is fine. Um, they get two, and they get two. I'm pretty sure they're gonna want theirs, so that's 2 and 3. I hope that I'm gonna hear from them today at some point. Okay, so now that means I'm gonna have to unplug my phone one more time. There. Oh, come now, child. 1, 2, 3, ganz viele. There we go. Okay. Okay. I'm not the best. Who says that? Takes one to know one. Okay, perfect. Now, okay, so hold on. I'm wrong this dude. I need to put this away again. Oh, come on. Eh. There. Did I just color myself? Color me surprised. Okay, so okay, perfect. 2 sun, 2 sil, 1 bro, 1 bark. Yes! Okay, perfect. That is done. Now let me go and check on a couple of things. I'm gonna have to leave the door open because usually Christy arrives around 10:15 to 10:30. And I'm gonna have to go and put all of the orders together for her. I should probably do that right now before lest I falter. People, do not let me falter. That is no fun. We can't have faltering bunnies. That's terrible. They flop all around. It's super sad. No, we can't have that. Okay. Good groceries. A couple of bags. Oi, 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 oi. Okay, this. Woo, oh god. Don't let me break the fridge, please. It is too early for that kind of shenanigans. Okay, so what we have here. One of these is going to a whole bunch of people in 2 different counties. Isn't that cool? So we're going to have good groceries orders that are for Union County and Balboa County. Balboa County gets theirs delivered today. Union County tomorrow, I believe. And then we have our order for Amber and Rocky at Flying Cloud Bagels in LeGrand. And I need nothing. Well, except that, but in a second here. Okay, so there we go. That. There. Okay, perfect. That's one, and yes. So these are all of our beautiful good groceries orders. Look at that. Isn't that cool? Yay! I'm happy. I'm really, really happy. Good Groceries has been an absolute love for us. Chrissy is really amazing. She's such a hard worker. And it's kind of wild, you know? I mean, honestly, if you think about it, Balboa County, as small as it is, there are so many small businesses out here that really work their hiney off every single day, and I'm so proud of being a part of that. For being a part of that, I don't even know. English is my second language. My first is sarcasm. I don't know. Okay, okay, we don't want to stuff anything too heavily, but I do want to put everything into one bag without squishing. No squishies! We can't have the squishies. That would be terrible. Okay. And then, yes, that is... Oh! Wait. I almost mistaked myself there. Do not let me mistake myself there. I need to fix something real quick. Hold on. There. You get to watch me. I just need to fix something. Hold on. Yes. Okay, perfect. That ought to do it. There. That. Okay, perfect. I fixed the thing. See, if I talk and my brain wanders, that's dangerous. Don't let me do that. Okay, so we fixed that. Back into the grow room. Yoo-hoo! Haha! Here I am. Here I am, scared and confused. Okay, so she's got hers right there, tucked away. Okay, perfect. That goes back into the fridge for about... What is the time? Oh goodness, people, it's 10. Okay, so about half an hour. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. And people are texting back, which is lovely. Oh! Woo! Okay. Now, Wednesdays are tough. I'm telling you. In the best of ways, obviously, but okay, wait, what? I needed to know none of that. Why are you giving me so many things that I don't need to know about? What? People, please. What the schnoopsies? Yeah, okay, I don't have time for this stuff right now. I need to charge my phone. I need to be able to get going on a couple of things here. So what I'm gonna do for tomorrow, I already have some orders that I can actually start fulfilling. This I need to go and bring over to Sanu tomorrow. All the other sales orders I'm gonna write tomorrow because that's fine. All right, let me go and see if we can actually get harvesting here. Let me go and sanitize my knife, and then we can be off to the races, I think. Ugh, there we go. Okay. Okay, so I'm gonna leave that right there for a second. I'm not missing anybody. I'm not missing anything. I love it. That is absolutely fantastic. And we can go and grab ourselves some bok choy. Yoo-hoo! Bok, 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 bok. Bok choy. There it is. Lovely. Oh, wait. That's water. Do we have something unwatered? Actually, yeah, this one. This one's good. Okay, so there we go. Got my gloves. I got my wipey woo. Wonderful. Everything is absolutely fantastic. Don't worry, it's early. There's still a whole bunch of stuff that can happen, right? Okay, so up the bunny and over the bunny, and then we're gonna wipe that off. Lovely. Oh, schnoopsies! I don't want that on the computer. Please and thank you. There. Might as well just grab a new one here. That's fine. I think I might need a knife holder or something, really. Because normally I just put it on the table like that, and I mean, it doesn't touch anything, you know, so it's fine. But at the same time, I'm going, I'd really like to have something I could just kind of like take my knife and put it in and hold it for me. Anyway, enough talking and more doing. How about that? Yeah, want to do stuff? Okay, let's get harvesting here. Hold on. She said with a wry smile. Oh yeah, no, that was silly. Okay. Gonna have those. And now that my harvest camera works again, yoo-hoo, this is wonderful. Okay, so what we have bok choy here. Bok choy is gonna go to the dog spot. And of course we're gonna take a dry pad into it first. There. And a dry pad is really just, ooh, goodness. Oh. Taking up a lot of seeds here. There. And I think I'm gonna have to sharpen my knife a little bit too while I'm at it. Where is, there it is. Lovely. Maybe it's just time for a new knife too. I've had this for like 3 or 4 years now. Okay, sweet. Is that a good wipe? Perfect. And so, bok choy, one of my absolute favorites. I really, 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 really adore it. It is crunchy. It has that beautiful flavor to it that works really well with like turkey sandwiches and wraps and all sorts of stuff. I mean, heck, I would even put it in a smoothie. I think it would be really good in a smoothie. Maybe with cherries. Ooh. Welcome to Meep's Kitchen Ideas. We're branding and expanding. I love it. Okay, no panic on the Titanic. That was a seed. Okay. That's good. And then we're going to fill this entire beautiful tray up here. And then that is one down and a whole bunch of other stuff to go. All right, so I think really when it comes to my favorite greens, they change a lot because we rotate a lot. I think really my absolutely favorite greens of all time would be rambo radish, bok choy for sure. I kind of tend to really enjoy the wasabi too, if it's not too much. Like, so our wasabi packs a bite, okay? Our wasabi actually really does pack a punch. People are always surprised when they try it for the first time, and then you see their eyes when they go, "Whoa, what's that?" Yeah, that would be wasabi. It's a lot of fun. And really, people finding out what microgreens are for the first time, like, oh yeah, it's a tiny thing. How hot can it be? How spicy can it be? It can be pretty spicy, people. Okay, yeah, that's all good. I can take this tray over, and I'm going to show you the entire grow room again so you can see what I'm doing. Take tray, move tray, drop tray. There. That is one bok choy. I can actually go ahead and label that as well then. Okay, there's that. Hello. Okay, Snarpy. There we go. Lovely. Okay, so that's one bok choy done. And I can actually take that off of my list. Yay! It's a good day, people. You just start taking stuff off of the list. It's that easy. Okay, so now I'm gonna go and put this into the fridge. I'm gonna go and get me a broccoli. Yeah, that one. Yeah, that one's still pretty heavy. And what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to find stuff that I haven't watered this morning. Because what happens if you water microgreens and then you just go ahead and harvest them? Well, this one is actually good. So what happens if you basically harvest kind of freshly watered microgreens is they contain all of the water that you watered them with, obviously. Then first of all, they're going to be super, super, super wet when you harvest them, and that means when you pack wet microgreens, I mean, we have the opportunity to dry them. We don't want to have to do that. So what happens if you have wet microgreens? They're just gonna rot. They're gonna go bad much faster because all of the water is just not being able to be wicked away even with our dry pad. So we are trying to make sure that before we harvest, the day before, we don't normally water them. Certainly not the day off. And the good thing is that with our watering schedule, every once in a while, not every plant needs the same amount of water every day. So there's trays in our assortment that I don't water every day. I water them, maybe once in the morning, not at night, and then in the morning they're going to be fine for harvest. So there's our little trick how we do that. So let me see. Sanitize that knife again. Okay, so while we wait for this to dry, I actually get to go and look at my phone one more time. That's always a good thing. Oh, okay. Oh, of course, of course. I shared a post. Yay, I'm happy. Um, so broccoli in and of itself is definitely one of my favorites. And earlier today I talked about it when I was harvesting another tray. Um, I think I really want to try to saute broccoli just a little bit, just for a few minutes. And what happens with microgreens if you cook with them, you shouldn't actually cook with them. So you shouldn't put them into like boiling water or boiling anything, because what happens is that the heat destroys the nutrients. So what we say, the best way to use microgreens in like hot meals, absolutely doable. But what you want to do is you want to put it towards the end of the cooking process, or when the food is still hot, if it's out of the stove, if it's on the table, and then just spread it over the top, and it still works very nicely. Now, sunflowers, for example, okay, if you want to make a stir fry, sunnies work so fantastically in it. What you do once you have your stir fry all done, chicken, beef, whatever, you have all of your veggies, um, you have all of your sauces, and then towards the end, about just when you turn off the pan, right then, add a handful of sunflower shoots and mix them in just a little bit, just slowly. Don't break them. They are breakable. So gently mix them in there. Let them stand for maybe a couple of minutes. Let them warm up a little bit, and that should give you the full exposure to the nutrients, the full exposure to the flavor. You're not going to lose any of the crunch, and it's going to be absolutely lovely. Honestly, I think sunflowers in stir fry. Pad Thai, another thing. Pad Thai noodles. You can add those in there too. It's just wonderful flavor. Great, great, great accompaniment to peanuts, or peanut sauce for that matter. Okay, so now that oh goodness, what am I doing today? What's with all the water? Ugh. My poor computer. Can I protect you a little bit? There, maybe. Get you under there a little more. Okay, so now we have, ta-da! We have our broccoli tray, and look at that. Isn't that pretty? Isn't that gorgeous? Again, I love growing microgreens for this exact reason. It is so pretty. It's really satisfying to watch them grow. It's really satisfying to harvest them. Now, remember, kidlets, this is not a toy, okay? This is a machete. this is a 6-inch razor knife, called a Mercer knife. Mercer is really just a company who does it. I'm pretty sure there's other companies who produce this kind of stuff. I have this for about 4 years now, and like I said earlier, I had to sharpen it a little bit more lately. I'm starting to think it might be time for a new one at some point down the road. Not yet. We're still doing good. I'm not desperate yet. Once I'm desperate, don't worry. I'll get there. Okay, so and again, every time that I harvest a handful, you look at it right away and make sure that there's no dirt on it, not too many seeds, that kind of thing. Nothing untoward in our broccoli. Boop. And while we're at it, broccoli, of course, the one thing that contains so much good stuff, sulforaphane, which is a very, very powerful compound in broccoli. We have your vitamin A and C and K and all sorts of stuff. Anthocyanins, antioxidants, and all of our plants, of course, they have chlorophyll, they have antioxidants, anthocyanins. It's just the concentration differs from plant to plant. Kale is another very, very good one that I highly recommend for anybody. There. Perfect. Meep. Oh, you going up? Okay, I'll text her. Oh, she's gone. So I'll text the other lady. Yes. Alrighty, give me just a second, guys. I gotta do a thing. Ah. soil. Shortly. Okay, perfect. Life's good. We are gaining batteries slowly but surely. Perfect. Okay. Put that back where it belongs. Yes. Okay, perfect. Broccoli is done. And then give me just 1 second here. I'll be right back. perfect. Hold on just a second. There we go. Okay, so that camera right there. This is Christy Athens with Quick Groceries. Thank you so much. You're awesome. Hi. Come here, you. Thank you so much. I got your things right here. There we go. Bye. Okay, so this is all of yours, and that's gonna go to the Flying Bagel. Awesome. There you go. Yay! Thank you so much. You have a lovely day. Thank you. So that was Christy from Good Groceries. She is amazing. Honestly, this woman works so hard every single day. It's a pleasure to be able to work with her. It's a pleasure to have her. I'm really happy. So shout out to Good Groceries. Y'all rock. Um, okay, so that delivery is done. That's one load off of my thing today. I finished one thing and I did it good. I'm proud of myself. Now I'm gonna have to decide if I want to do the Knox mix or the spicy salad mix. And now the thing is, the Knox mix, I could do it, but the problem is that I already watched the beets this morning, not thinking that I should be not watering them. That happens. I think I'm just going to make a spicy salad mix. That should be the one thing that I should be doing. Yes. Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, give me a second. Because I think I might have to wash my bowl out too. Let me go check on that real quick. Oh yeah, definitely. We're gonna have to wash that thing out. Okay, so why don't all you lovely people go ahead and enjoy a break from yours truly. There we go, and I'll be right back. There we go. Much better. Okay, music works. My voice works. Okay, so I did wash the bowl out. Gotta give it a little sanitizing spin here too. Just washing and rinsing and all of that is nice, but it's better just to sanitize. I should have been born a poet, I know. There. Now, zero it all. And then we're just gonna let that sit for a couple of minutes. And meanwhile, I can figure out what other shenanigans to plan for today. Like, you know, clean up. That'd be one of those things. We never lack things to do around here, okay? Gonna need those. That over here. Get that all straightened out. I live in chaos, people. What can I say? Perpetual chaos. Okay, so that also means that thankfully now I get to go and take good groceries orders and really get it off my list. We're going to delete that. So for Wednesday, you know, middle of the week assessment, it was actually pretty great. We didn't have any major catastrophic bunny incidents. We didn't have any huge complications with anything, which is also very fun. Hello? What is now this? Oh. Okay, it's in there. Fine. And while I'm just cleaning all of this stuff off, you know what? I'm gonna give this a good wipe down. I think I missed that yesterday. Normally I try to make a point out of really just grabbing one of my disinfectant wipes over here and giving all of my station a good rub down after the day is over. Might as well sanitize my knife again too. There. Okay, put that over here. Ta-da! And then just grab one of these and a glove. And the reason why I'm wearing a glove is actually just I don't like touching chemical stuff and then touching other things again while I'm still harvesting and stuff. So I'd much rather. Okay, can I find the beginning thread here? Hello, hello, excuse you. What am I not paying you for? Come out here and work. Thank you. Okay, good. So we got that down. There. Now the fun begins. Ta-da. Ah, do not fall. Thank you. Appreciate your cooperation in this matter. Okay. Lovely. Pretty sure we can actually just take this out of the equation now too. Yeah, I did not wipe this down yesterday. I'm a bad person. Bad Meep. Okay. That. Oh, for goodness gracious. Where are all these spots coming from? Get batted. Oh, you know what? Here, let me go and do this right then. There, much better. Hold on. There. Just another day at the farm, I'm telling you. Yes, we are the funny farm. that back where it belongs. Actually, you know what? Why are you already getting dirty? You're brand new. That. Okay, station is clean. That means our bowl should be sanitized by now. Perfect. That up here. That over there. And then we can already go towards the next chaos. I love it. Let me see. Whoop. So, sanitize bowl with Xerodol. Let it drip. Let it rain. Let it fall out. Let it all just hit the ground. Thanks, gravity. We love you. And then, normally overnight I'd let it air dry, but we ain't got that. We ain't got no time for that. And yes, you'll see me use a lot of paper towels around here. It is for me the cleanest and best way to make sure that everything is fresh, new, shiny, gorgeous, healthy, lovely, etc. Find your own adjectives, please. At this point, I only have one brain cell. It's very, very busy right now with about 14 different things. Whoop. One day I'm gonna have one of those little basketball hoops in here. Every time that I throw a paper towel, it goes through, it goes, yay! Wouldn't that be cool? I mean, okay, I'm not gonna complain. I already have a dartboard. I don't need more toys, okay? I don't need more distractions in here. And yes, I actually used that dartboard too. The door stands witness. A very pokey witness because I poked it with a lot of darts over the time that I had it. On purpose, of course. I was trying to miss the dartboard. Of course I did. Okay, that's all done. And one more for the knife. And then we should be good. Okay, and again, when you have sharp objects, make sure they're clean before you throw them at people. Before you start harvesting. Yeah, I think it's time for a new knife. Damn, I as well ordered just one. Hold on. See, and that's how the whole side quest starts work. Okay, so I have a thought, I act on the thought, and all of a sudden, I'm doing the dishes. I don't know. All right. Let me go and do one thing at a time. Let me go order that knife before I forget it. And then... Okay, hold on. There. Ow. Oh, okay, perfect, perfect. Orders are coming in. I love it. What did I want to do? I wanted to order a knife. Maybe... Oh, you know what? I'm going to get a different color this time. There. No, nothing serrated. This, yes, okay. Do they have... Yeah, so 2 years. Actually, I purchased my first one in June 2024, so that's exactly 2 years. That's great, actually. I'd really like to have another one, like with a different color. Color doesn't really matter that much, but if they have something with a blue handle or something... Oh, they do! Wait, yellow? Yeah. 6 left in stock, white. What? Boning knife? I don't want a boning knife. No, I don't want anything curved. I don't need pretty, I need functional. Boning knife blue. Well, this is... This is sad. I can only get it in... I can only get it in green. I'm so sad! You know what? I'm gonna wait. See, it's again, the color isn't that important for me, but it is important enough for me to wait and see if there's other options out there. Okay, so now let me go ahead and take a look at our orders. Yoy! Okay, so okay, we can do that. Camilla, wonderful. Oh, oh, good. Oh, good. Oh, good. Oh, good. So, barefoot. No, no, I'm sorry. Bigfoot. Bigfoot Bakery, okay? Bigfoot Bakery down here in Valawa just said, "Oh, hey, you know what? We could actually use 3 more. That's great. I love that." Okay, so, um, BFB 3BP. Um, okay, so that's actually really, 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 really amazing. That's wonderful. Um, oops. Come on now. Can I write a P when I need one? Thank you. That's actually great news. Yay. And I promise you, I'll get to the salad in just a minute. Hold on. So I think what I want to do is I'm going to get the spicy salad mix ready, and I have 2 Osaka. Ay, Chihuahua. Okay, good, 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 good. I'll bring 3 more tomorrow then. Sweet. Okay. Let me go and get going before I forget. So Camilla is taken care of. Hannah is taken care of. TDS is partially taken care of. The broccoli is done. The cilantro will be taken care of. The sunflowers. Oh Lord, the sunflowers. Oh Lord, the sunflowers. Just a sec. Let me go and see how much I have. 1, 2. Ow. Okay. Got one more text. Oh, okay. All right, cool. So that's all taken care of then. Yeah. Let's go and mix some salads, shall we? Let's go and create future salads, people. We have had enough of sitting around and not doing anything productive. Well then, we can do the Rambo. Oopsie, actually, you know what? I should be doing this Rambo. Yeah, that one's a little lighter. Okay. Whoop. Okay, Rambo, Osaka. Let's see. Mizuna, and a wee bit of kale. Yeah, yeah, that should do the trick. That looks actually that's wonderful. Okay, so this is our Mizuna mustard. I'll show you in just a second. So what I've discovered is that Mizuna mustard, when we first tried it, was like, oh, it's going to be another mustard, and we already had osaka and wasabi at that point. Okay, so during our test phases with the Mizuna, I was like, well, actually, let me go ahead and try some. And that was the day that I learned that Mizuna mustard actually doesn't really have any space in it. Any space. Any spice. There we go. Yeah, I think I might just have to harvest here and then move it over there. So what this entire corner with our newest grow room, okay, basically it took me a little bit of space away, so I can't harvest really over there anymore. I'm gonna have to kind of like finagle stuff as we go. So never fear, no panic on the Titanic. Meep's got it under control. Yeah, don't ever believe me when I say stuff like that. Oh, actually, you know what? You are pretty heavy too. Let me go see if the other one is a little lighter around the edges here. Yeah, you both pretty heavy. Okay, so that means we might have to do a little test cut and see what the water level is. So normally when you have when you have microgreens that you just watered. I didn't water this one this morning though. It's just still pretty heavy. Let's see. Let's just go right here. Oh wait. So what I can actually show you exactly how we do this. So when you have a tray like this, okay, what you want to do is you want to make sure that we got a nice even surface here, and then you kind of like go, I don't know, like right here. You just take a little bit, and then you have a little piece of paper towel, and then you just press the stem slightly against the paper towel, and that leaves a little bit of water on it. That's normal usually, but now we wait, and then we see if there's more water coming out. Something else that you can do. I don't think that's really bad. No, I don't think that's really bad. Something else that you can do, and that's the easiest way to actually test if something is super full of water. You just rub your hand lightly over it, and you keep rubbing for a little bit, and then if you see something glistening, if there's water coming up, that means that the canopy is wet, which in this case, it's not terrible, but again, you know, you wipe very, very gently over the top with that, and there's going to be some water on it. I don't think it's terrible, really. No, that should be okay. Yeah, we should be fine. Okay, anyway, so let me go ahead and get going on that, because then we finally can do our salad mix that I wanted to start like half an hour ago. And here I am still sitting talking about it and not doing anything. So, I'm gonna get going here. Yeah, no, it's completely fine. It'll be lovely. It'll be lovely. And Mizuna mustard again is one of those that has really, really big flavor. Virtually no spice. There's really very little spice in Mizuna mustard. So everybody who loves the flavor of mustard but doesn't really necessarily love all of the spice and heat with it, Mizuna is the way to go for you people. That is what I would recommend. Unless you're allergic to mustard. I mean, I actually have a lady that cannot have mustard. And that's another thing. You know, you want to be, of course, aware of mixes that you make. When you give them to your customers, you know, if somebody's allergic to mustard, then you probably shouldn't give them any mustard. But most people are very aware of that. There we go. And it is so looking good. It looks very, very healthy. It's got a nice crunch to it. The stems are nice and thick this time too. And Mizuna mustard is still one of our newer ones that I'm trying to figure out. But if you look at the stems, they're really, really pretty. And they still have a nice crunch to them. It's a little bit. But honestly, also what we can do when you have something that's super wet, that you don't want to throw into the dryer, because what happens if you have something that's more delicate and you throw it into the dryer, it wilts. It just oh, I'm so full of water, and then the wind hits it, and it's like leaving lettuce outside overnight in a plastic bag that's wet. You know, you're gonna have a bunch of bleh stuff. We don't want that. You know, we want the good stuff. Okay, so oopsie. Yeah, that's fine. Das ist gut. Ah, quit sticking, you sticker. Okay, there's this. Whoop. And then we take that. Oopsie. All right. Okay, hold on. Okay, we got this. Alrighty, our salad mix is started. Okay, now I need to go and take a look here real quick. Okay, that should work. Yeah, and we still have one Osaka for the Wasaka later. Perfect. Everything is looking good. I can go ahead and clean up the place a little bit while I'm at it. Ta-da. And honestly, I should probably keep the door closer. Actually, Scott's gonna come back. He's gonna want the door open so he can bring the wheelbarrow through again. Okay, so what we have had so far is the Mizuna, and now I'm gonna go ahead and show you what we do when you have something that is too wet and you can't put it into the dryer. You take a paper towel or two. There's this. Okay, so paper towel, and gently, guys. I cannot overemphasize gently. Really carefully pick them up with a paper towel and just let them float a little bit. And you'll see all of the water coming out of the mustard. And you don't want to press, you just want to hold it very gently. And that's the thing, handling microgreens is a whole different animal. And every grower is going to have their own expertise on this, okay? Everybody does things a little differently. And that's wonderful, because we learn a lot of different things that way, and we can figure out what works for us as growers, you know? Okay, shake it out again a little bit. And so if you look at this, I mean, again, you know, the wetness isn't terrible, but it's still a bit more than I'd like. So we're just gonna keep doing that for a few more seconds here. And especially with mixes, what happens when you have one wet crop that goes in there, it's going to make everything else wet. So now all of a sudden you have wet Mizuna, wet Rambo, wet Osaka. It's terrible business, people. And we don't do bad business in this place, okay? There's this. Yeah, I think that's good. Yeah, I don't want to move it more than necessary, of course. That's always another thing that I try to avoid. So now I'm gonna move that back over here, move this, move this over here, and this is of course our Rambo radish. Beautiful, crunchy, flavorful, and so pretty. Not the prettiest tray, mind you, because again, sometimes growth happens at different stages. Yeah, this is wonderful. Perfect. You know what? I can't do this. Yeah, I'm sorry, guys. I'm gonna have to go and move you guys to the grow room thingy. Because I can't do it like this. I'm sorry, guys. I'm gonna have to do it over here. And that's just really because of the bowl. It's just better to throw stuff into a bowl sometimes and be standing and doing that real quick. Meanwhile, if you're out there, tell me a story. What is the best thing that happened to you today? I know it's early. Lots of good things can still happen, right? There. Whoop. Oh yeah, I'm gonna try one. I just love that aroma so much. Hmm. And there's a little bit of pepper coming in. Okay, cool. There we have our Rambo radish. All set to go. Lovely. Hello. Oh, we got seeds. Awesome. Excuse me. So, we have our Rambo. Let me go and change that glove. I'm not going to cover my hand and then not change my glove. I mean, ew. Okay. So now comes the Osaka. Where is everything? There's everything. There. Okay, let that sit for a second. Let me go and grab a paper towel. Let me go and take a look at the Rambo. Yeah, that's looking wonderful. It's not wet. It's nice and crunchy. The color is beautiful. We got no dirt on it. We got no anything on it. That's perfect. Okay, lovely. So, sanitation station. We'll just close the door. Richard. Richard, by the way, if you don't know, Richard is our grow room ghost, so to speak. The door opens, the door closes. Yeah, that's Richard. Okay, so now the mustard. Aha, growth. Good. Okay. And mustard is one of those, and I found that with most mustards, actually Mizuna isn't so bad, but Osaka mustard brings up a whole bunch of dirt sometimes when you harvest it. So you want to make sure that you have a very, very, very steady hand, a very, very sharp knife, and a good grip on the plants, so you don't bring up a whole bunch of dirt and you can just cut above it. There, just like that. See? It takes a little while with this. There we go. And Mr. Meep has just returned from a trip of soil loading. So normally what we do with our spent soil, we have a friend who actually takes that from us, and she uses it for her garden and stuff. It is lovely. It's it's a very symbiotic relationship up here, and without wanting to sound like strange or anything, but honestly, it's so cool to know that we have soil that we can no longer use. And for the first 2, 3, 4 months of doing this, it was like, oh yeah, well, we're just gonna dump it in the backyard and then we're gonna see what happens. And that worked for a while, but after a while, when we started doing the farmers markets, people came up to us and they were like, okay, well, so what do you do with the spent soil? Well, we're just putting it into the backyard and composting it. And they go, well, would you consider bringing some of that to us? And we said, well, I mean, we don't see why not. And it turned out to be one of the best things that we've done, because not only are we helping other people out, other people help us out, and we keep our backyard clean. And I really shouldn't be trying to conduct an orchestra with my knife, should I? Anyway. But yeah, so that is one of the things that is just so lovely about this county. If somebody needs something, you can probably get it here from somebody else who happens to have that thing. Palawa County has my heart, seriously. The people, the beauty, the animals, the sunsets, the sunrises. Oh my gosh, everything is just gorgeous. What are you? Go away. Okay, that's cool. That is lovely. Yes. Meep approved. Every single handful here is Meep approved. There we go. Get that out of the way. Perfect. Boop. Love it. Okay. And then a little daikon. And that should probably give us enough. Yeah. I think a daikon sounds like just the right thing. Where has all our daikon gone? You're heavy. You're not so heavy. Oh, you're not so heavy either. Well, you're kind of heavier still. You're kind of heavy. Heavy-ish. This might be the lightest one. Yeah, we'll just take that. And look at the beautiful growth here again. Now, if daikon gets too wet, actually, let me see here. Nah, that's perfect. And look at the bushy growth of it all. I love it. This is so pretty. So we're gonna throw a little daikon in that. Oop. Did I not just? Apparently I didn't. Yeah, I squirreled. Sorry. I side quested. Okay. Now, wipe, sanitize, and wait a minute. So meanwhile, I could actually show you this. Haha. Cool. Hold on. Boop. Okay, so this is our spicy salad mix. We have Osaka mustard, daikon radish, Mizuna mustard, and a little Rambo radish in there. So I'm gonna pre-flop that for you while my knife is still waiting to properly sanitize. And again, when you do this, do it with love, people. Do everything in life with love if you have half a chance. Love makes everything better. I truly believe that. Oops. Oh no, you're fine. You belong. It's okay. I thought you were thinking of dirt, but you weren't. You were just a little Rambo. A little confused piece of Rambo is all. Okay, and something else that I'm testing for here. Now you remember how wet the Mizuna was earlier? What we have is a very dry salad mix, because what I can see right here, if it's too wet, normally we would have like condensation or water on the bowl, and it's very dry. It's perfect. So it's exactly what I was hoping for it to be. Okay, sweet. So now take our knife, wipey wipey, stars and stripey. Okay, and now we add our daikon, and then we're gonna go and pack that stuff. Wait a second, actually you can go away. There. Yes, that's going to be so pretty. Here, hold on. Instead of showing you something that you can't see, I'd rather have you guys at least see my back. Yeah, you can see my back turn. That's lovely, right? There. And the nice thing about daikon is that it's so fluffy. Oh, it's so fluffy, guys. It's wonderful. It gives you a little volume in the mix, you know. And I don't think we need all of it. I think this is probably enough. I mean, together with the Osaka mustard and everything, it's going to be a nice Asian flavor. It's going to have a nice little bit of pepper to it. Yeah, that's easy enough. I can take the rest of this and whoop, turn it around. I'll probably harvest that later anyway, so that's all good. Rambo. People. By the way, 77, that's good. So I noticed we got a brand new thermometer and humidifier over right by the doors. We have three of those. We have one on the AC. We have one on the wall that actually has a thermal probe, and then we have a little accurate thermometer for humidity, temperature, that kind of thing. And the new one actually shows us something that's above, just about 2 degrees hotter than usual. And I think that it's because it's right by light, and light gets off warms too. So I'm pretty sure it's a little skewed when it comes to the accuracy, because everything else is 74, 73. So that one might be off by 2 to 3 degrees. Not a problem. Okay, so now I can actually show you this again. Ah, perfect. There we go. So this is our finito spicy salad mix with Rambo radish. We have Osaka mustard. We have daikon radish, and we have Mizuna in there. And that is going to be flavorful. It's going to be peppery. It's going to be spunky. Oh, I'm going to love it. They're going to love it. That's the most important thing. They are going to love it. I hope. And again, so the Blythe Cricket, we've been working with them for a good couple of years now. It's still one of my favorite places to go to deliver. I mean, I love all of my places, obviously, but it's just so much fun. You know, they see me, and I see them, and everybody's just smiling and hugging each other. We're going, "Hey, how's it going? And how was your day?" And it's they're just wonderful people. Super super hard workers. Every single one of them. Every single person that I met through Meep's microgreens. Absolute rocking work ethic. I adore it. And you know, again, we are better together. Okay, so now I get to pack that into clamshells, like them ears. There, ta-da. And we get a few of these. Okay, yes, no, we're good. We're good, we're good, we're good. We got this. Okay. So, 1, 2, 3. I'm glad it's just 3. I have no idea what comes after that. It'll be fine. I got more where those came from. Yeah, this is where it gets a little awkward sometimes. I'm trying to show you exactly what I'm doing. Basically, you take one handful. Can I just move this darn bowl over here? Hold on. If I had just a little bit more space. I have all the space in the world and it's still not enough. Am I being greedy or what? I don't know. Okay, hold on. No, not right now. I need to focus. Can I put this right here? Yeah, that could work. Now I'm gonna put this right here. There, and now you can see. That wasn't so hard, see? Okay, so spicy salad mix. 1. Yes, that should work. 2. And again, be gentle with it, guys. Be gentle with it. And the miraculous Mr. Meep, I can hear the power washer going. He is washing trays right now already that I get to sanitize later on today. So it's gonna be a full day. It's gonna be absolutely a full day. Perfect. 2. And 3. And the rest all goes into small clamshells then. That's wonderful. This one. Whoop. There. Beautiful. And those are 3 super packed spicy salad mixes for the Blythe cricket. I said Blythe, not spicy. I'm proud of myself. I'm learning. And now we take the rest of this and we are going to put them into smaller clamshells. But first, most importantly, when you finish something, put it in the fridge, people. Do not let it stand outside more than usual or more than necessary. Cricket bunnies. Cricket bunnies go here. Well, at least they do now. Okay, and also just 1 second here. Huh, interesting. There we go. Apparently, my microphone doesn't want to mute anymore. That's weird. Let me see. Hello, hello? Yep. I think you can still hear me. That's wild. That's really wild. Anyway, yes. Don't let me scroll. There. Little spicy salad mix for people. This is great. Oops. I'm gonna have to go and check my phone again in a minute too. I'm really not phone addicted. Not a whole bunch anyway. But usually what I do is I mean it is a business phone. Um, I just especially on Wednesdays and Fridays I check it like every 10-15 minutes because my brain's going, did I forget anything? Have I not texted anybody? Have I responded to everybody? Do I get any more orders in? You know, that kind of thing. Um, but yeah, so far it's been a good day despite the Blythe cricket ordered. um, we got the dog splat down. Embers gets their cilantro. Oops. Bigfoot Bakeries in Commons Coffee House. Living Life Cafe. They're all locked in. And that's the thing too, you know, people make it so easy for me for the most part. You know, people make it so easy because I text them on Wednesday and they know that they're going to receive a text on Wednesday and then they go, okay, what do we got? And they send me back what they need. And then on Thursday I have all day to prepare for today. So it's really, it's not like there's a whole bunch of pressure. It's just a lot of work that needs to get done. But it's easy, you know, and I love when I can make it easy for people and people can make it easy for me. So again, shoot them a text on Wednesday. By Wednesday morning or so, at the latest at noon, you're gonna have everybody covered. So that's good. Okay, I wish I had a little bit more Rambo in there, but it's fine. They have enough pepper, and Rambo usually is also a very nice color accent. So anything that's red, like red cabbage, beets, Rambo, shiso sorrel, if you're going that way. I wish I could grow shiso, people. Um, I tried to grow shiso several times, and it is just not something that I could do commercially simply because it takes so long to germinate. It takes forever to grow. It needs very specific temperature and humidity and all of that. It needs a lot of care and a lot of work. Um, I love the flavor. I think shiso is really one of the most unique microgreens out there. I mean, it's really something else. Um, and it tastes like a mix of, I don't even know, like cumin cilantro. I, if you've never had shiso, if you ever get the opportunity, go ahead and try some shiso for me and tell me what you think. Because honestly, I love it. I absolutely love it. And it's so good with ramen. Oh my gosh. If you make a real ramen, like not just the store bought stuff. If you get like real ramen with eggs and veggies and oh, love it. Okay, so what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna stuff this one senseless. Well, actually, yeah, I can't make another one out of this, but I can use it as a sampler. That's something that I like as well. Uh, Let me see. Where did I? Oh, there it is. Okay. I was looking for my knife. Why is the music gone? I'm gonna have to restart the music here again, don't I? Just a sec. Can do. Perfect. Much better. All right. We got our spicy salad mix pretty much done. Oh, that's okay. Don't let me forget. Don't let me forget. I need to go and make things for Winding Waters river expeditions as well. And I have them on my list. Everything's on my list. I promise. Okay. Um. Hold on. I wrong that bit. I needed these four to be in the big container. That's what it was. See, I knew something just wasn't making sense to me. That's why I'm saying don't let me scroll, guys. These all have to go into large shells. So we're just gonna refinagle that, not a problem. Okay. And we're just gonna take them and drop them in. That's all good. Don't even have to touch it, see? There. Perfect. There's one. And then we can actually keep the other ones for later. That's good. You go here. And this is for okay. Boink. Put those in the fridgey. Don't fall! Ay, Chihuahua. Oh, you silly thing. You weren't supposed to do that. That's okay. It didn't fall. It didn't break anything yet. I have to try harder, I guess. Okay, so they got one. They're gonna need at least 3 more, likely 4. I'm not panicking, you're panicking. Okay, so I'm definitely going to go and bring him some daikon as well. That sounds good. I can take this one out now. I can probably get one of those in here. And I'm sorry if I don't always make sense when I start talking. My brain is trying to catch up with everything that's happening at the moment. Let me see. We can take those over here and put those there. Put those here. Put this there. Wonderful. That worked. There. And knife. Don't drip on the feet. Please don't let me drip on my feet. Xylitol is a wonderful thing, but you don't necessarily want skin contact with it all that often. I'm gonna have to change my gloves again too. Alright, just a sec. Ugh. There. That's for the knife. Oh. You know, I really don't mind wearing gloves. Just have to dry them off before you go into the next pair. There. There's this. Perfect. So that should be. Ugh. Okay, don't let me fall over here. Okay. Knife is all clean again. Wonderful. Oh, that is so pretty. I really do enjoy all of our microgreens a lot, and even just for the value of what it looks like, it's just pretty. I like my pretty things. There's that, and this. Yeah, we can put a little bit more in there. Hold on. There. Lovely. But I do feel that we can probably take a little bit more daikon, just like a small handful. Let me see if I can get that fixed real quick. Beautiful. Alrighty. Ta-da! Now that is a box of daikon. I love it. Okay, and that is also for boiling waters. Actually, I really should call it WWRE because Winding Waters River Expeditions. There it is. It's a mouthful. I know. We all get our little acronyms and stuff out of there, our little abbreviations. Okay. Okay, spicy salad mix. Spicy salad mix. Knox done. Sunnies, 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 sunnies. I should probably pack those. 2 for the dog spot. Okay. Now, we washed those sunnies yesterday. They went straight into the fridge. We are going to open them up. Ah, look at that. Perfect. Okay, so... See. That is one. Don't put the cart before the horse. We're not going anywhere that way. It's bad business, and we can't do bad business around here. It's just not going to happen, guys. Okay, so we got those. There, see? That wasn't so hard. I'm just going to keep packing them for right now, and then I'm going to decide whether I'm going to divvy them up. Oh, and yeah, I do need to take. Ugh! I need to take a look at my phone too. Hold on. Okay. You know what? I'm going to take that and make a little smoothie out of it. A little booster pack. Lovely. Okay, there's that. This is going to get washed. Oh, I have a big washing day today too. I got a ton of buckets that I have to wash out. I have a ton of nets that I have to wash out. Because tonight is Wednesday, we soak our stuff for Wednesday to plant on Thursday. So on Thursday we deliver to a whole bunch of people, and then have about 16 trays to plant. So tomorrow we're going to be starting at 5:15 again. We are going to go until just around 8, maybe a little earlier than that. Stop at 7:45 or something. Feed the dogs, feed the plants, go deliver, come back here. We should be back by around 12:30 to 1 p.m. and then we're gonna go and plant 8 sunflower trays. We're going to plant 4 cantaloupe, 2 Rambo, 2 daikon. And there's probably stuff that I'm forgetting right now too, but it doesn't matter because right now I have to keep going. I feel my brain starting to get tired. So that's not always a good thing. Okay. Now, Sunnies, you can stay because we're going to fill you up. We're going to fill you up. Hold on. Sunnies. You gotta have some fun when you work. Come on, people. Okay. Sunnies. Oh, they are so good looking too. Hi, little Sunnies. We love you. Thank you for being so full of protein and love. No, really, 3 grams of protein per pack. I gotta plug it when I can, right? Okay, so there's Sunnies. Okay, Sunnies for... That's what I need to see. Hold on a second. I gotta put those in the fridge. Just a second. I gotta put those in the fridge. Then I gotta grab my phone. Ow. Okay. Alright, just a sec. I love it. Okay. Keep that in mind. Non-cantaloupe adjacent. Perfect. Okay, so that's done. Now we're gonna have to pack the rest of the sunnies. And for me, this is wonderful because honestly, I'm sitting here, I'm doing like 2 or 3 things at once, and then another text comes in, another this, and another that, and all of a sudden my brain is just, oh, I completely forgot what I was doing, but that's okay. Okay, so I put all that stuff in the fridge. Now we get back to the sunnies. Oop. There it is. Okay. Ugh, 9! It failed. That's a shame. But at least now we know gravity still works, yeah? Okay, so... I'm gonna have to measure that. Can we make a full one and then a booster pack out of this? I'm kind of having a cautious yes here, but no. It's not gonna be a full. I mean, this is gonna be super full. Yeah, we'll just do it like that. That's okay. I got 1 extra sunny pack for someone who really enjoys sunny, so that's good. Okay. There. Okay, so that. Ugh. Okay, perfect. That's taken care of. I love to hear it. Oh, come now, child. Write down what it is, people. Otherwise, they don't know. Okay, my day is still super packed. And now what I need to figure out is what else I can do. Because I'm gonna put those in the fridge real quick. And then I have to go and take another look at what we got in the grow room. And then I have to go and check my phone again. Huh. Yeah, I could do that. That one's still pretty heavy though. Eh, I'll wait. We could go for yes. Actually. Or even this one. Haha. Yeah, that is beautiful. Okay, so we're gonna go and take a little broccoli. Now what I'm doing is I'm prepping stuff for Winding Waters, River Expeditions. It's a lot of stuff that I have to remember, which is why of course I have all of my stuff written down here as well, of course. Oh, and you know what? Bigfoot Bakery, they could get some too. But that settles that then. Wonderful. I love it. This is great. Okay, hold on. There's knife. Perfect. Hold on. Not without sanitizing, please, and thank you. Let me go and put that over here for a second. There we go. And then I get to clean up after myself again. And what I found is as long as you clean as you go, like one does in the kitchen sometimes, it's really not that hard. Because one thing that I learned over time is that people taught me to use the little minutes. And little minutes is like, while the coffee is going, I can do this. While that knife is sanitized, I can go ahead and do that. I just clean up after myself, do little things that I don't have to worry about in a big batch later on. Hello, good morning. How are you? Thank you. Boop. Perfect. Take this one out. Move this thing around a little bit. We can wash that again too. And I think I'm done with the mixes for today. I gotta leave myself some work for tomorrow too, right? Okay, that goes over here. Okay, what is that? Oh, that's cilantro. That's good. I didn't realize we still had cilantro. Cool. I could probably put that in there today as well. I'm doing general inventory as I go, so. Okay, so before we get going on the broccoli, let me go sit here for a moment and pretend that I have all the time in the world. It is 11:35. Goodness gracious. Okay, so I'm gonna have to go and check my phone one more time. Just a minute. Sweet. Okay, I didn't miss anything here, but good. Now okay. Okay, so that means 3 cilantro. Okay, hold on. I gotta write this down. Otherwise I'll just forget it. Okay, just a sec here. Okay, so they got 2 cell They got 4. They got 3 cell. So that's 6, 9. Okay. At least we know what we need to do. That's a good thing. So now we can actually go ahead and start with the broccoli. 1. Oh, come now, child. Out, I say. This is an orderly German household. Hello. And I think after this broccoli, we're probably done as far as interesting stuff goes for streaming. So I'm going to harvest this, I'm going to pack it up, and then I think we have come to the end of our time together for today. Tomorrow is going to be another huge day. We're going to start at 5:15 sharp, maybe even at 5 because you never know. But oh yeah, knife. Okay, that is all nice and sanitized. Lovely, lovely. There. Okay, so broccoli. Perfect. Okay, perfect. That works. Okay, that is for Winding Waters. WWRE for Winding Waters River Expeditions. And then let's see what else. I'll make a couple of clamshells of those so we can actually give them to people that also ordered for tomorrow. There. Okay. I found my knife again. This is good. And so what Mr. Meep is doing at the moment, he has already taken care of a whole bunch of trays, and once he's done cleaning out these, he normally washes them, then brings them over on the cart, and then I'm going to go and actually here, I can show you that. So what's happening is that he's taken all the dirt out, then he brushes them out, then he washes them, then he stacks them onto a cart, brings them back around, and then it's my job to sanitize them and stack them in like a Jenga kind of fashion. So it's a lot of fun. It's great. Okay, perfect. And that can go away. All right, perfect. Got that. Broccoli is so fun. And again, guys, broccoli is one of those that are super, super easy to grow. One of our very reliable, very fast growers. I think if you ever want to think about starting microgreens, I think broccoli, daikon, rambo radish, that kind of thing, the easiest crops in the world. You're not going to have any trouble with them. And as we always say, as we always say, it's really hard to kill radish unless you try, you know. So again, I honestly think that radish is kind of like the cacti of the microgreen world. Unless you really forget to water them for a couple of days, you're not going to have any issues with them. They're again a great beginner crop. So, ladies and gentlemen, that should be the conclusion of today's stream. Let me go ahead and get this tray out of the way. Hey, look, I made more work for you. You know, I always compare this kind of thing to, you know, you're standing at the sink and you just did the last dish after a huge load of dishes, and then one person comes in and walks in and puts one more cup into the sink. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, I think that was actually a fairly awesome Wednesday stream. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you guys so much for commenting and letting us know what you think about everything that we're doing here. We love to have you. Thank you again. We are going to be back tomorrow at 5:15, if all goes well. I think it will, because we like positive thinking around here. We are going to see you back at 5:15 tomorrow morning. Until then, have a lovely, lovely day. Have a wonderful Wednesday. Enjoy the weather. Enjoy the sunshine while you can. Have a fun time. There, that was perfect. I'm gonna get better off the outros and intros at some point. I promise. Until then.